Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name's Adrian and it's day 20 of Zine Quest, and I'm back into an expansion for my number 10 game of all time, and that's Pirate Borg. I do love Pirate Borg. Well, I love the Borg system in itself, but I don't know why I'm so attracted to Pirate Borg and everything it does and all its mechanics. So whenever I see something new on Zine Quest, really excited to talk about this. Now, apologies, I'm a little bit late talking about this. So we have only got a time of recording 59 hours to go. So hopefully you will catch this one in time, because I think with everything that this offers, you're going to want this one. Well, I say that about everything that I've seen on Zine Quest so far. You know, I am talking about things that I really want to talk about, if that makes sense. So here we've got Tales from a Locker number 1, a Pirate Borg compatible zine. We're going to explore dangerous locations, run a high-stakes heist, expand your campaign with new character classes, creatures, and tables. Time of recording, we are just under 10,000 US dollars. We've got 451 backers, say 59 hours to go. So going to get this out almost straight away today, so I think we'll be about 56, maybe sort of 50 hours to go by the time this actually goes live on my channel. So fingers crossed you're up there and ready to jump on this one. Artwork is amazing. I'm loving this sort of skeletal pirate with his little beard here. Tales from the Locker is the ongoing anthology zine series for Pirate Borg, a place where cursed maps, dangerous ideas and half-buried legends are pulled from the depths and dropped straight into your campaign. Front cover, I think everyone's going to agree this looks good. So it's April 2026 according to when this is going to come out, so hopefully it's pretty much ready to go. Looking at the stretch goals, they are adding a few things. So this is led by Ed, I think Borelli, maybe it's pronounced, probably wrong. If it's wrong, really sorry Ed, who brings creators together for shared visual and creative vision. Each issue features a collaboration of well-known, experienced and new Pirate Borg creators from around the world. Adventures, articles, NPCs, character classes, monsters, table-ready tools come together in a single modular built ready for play. Get to see, I'm looking at it, probably the art style is going to be the same throughout. Maybe it's one artist that's going to be working throughout, don't know, but it does look, you know, when you sort of say very Pirate Borg-esque, you know, if you've played the core rule book, which if you're watching this video there's a good chance you will have done. If you haven't, go and buy it. Value for money. It's probably one of the best value for money sort of cool books you can get. Even if you're not into Borg systems, you're going to be by the time you get to the end of it. But the rules for sort of maps, character creation, treasure, ship-to-ship battles, and all this extra stuff that's going to be in there is going to be really important. And you can take it, I think it's about £20, so probably about 22 US dollars, somewhere like that, where you can kind of pick it up from. And it's going to give you all these incredible tools to play any sort of nautical adventure. But anyway, let's get back to Tales from the Locker number 1. So this is a 32-page zine, not anymore. It's going to be more because of the stretch goals. Full-in cover contains robust adventure locations, a heist one-shot, new character classes, heaps of adventures, including creatures that are heaps. Clever. Thematic NPCs and a load of tables. There are just the first tales, so more stories are waiting to be told and will be added to the zine through the stretch goals. So this is just going to explain what's in here currently. So we've got the Cartographer's Den. So Nathaniel Powwick is known by his crews across the dark Caribbean, or Caribbean for my American friends, as the master cartographer. He has shops. It was an excellent recurring location in any campaign. So this is just going to be a one location where they can go and see Nathaniel, pick up maps and quests and things like that. We've then got an adventure here, the Island of 1,000 Corpses, which sounds gross and has a really cool bit how it manages to move. So whispers of a foul island of the dead have circulated throughout the dark Caribbean for years. Composed of thousands of corpses intertwined with a flotilla of ants, this island has been given life by cultists. The horrific island moves about the ocean, powered by the flailing limbs of the undead that lie below the water. That's really cool. So basically around the side of the island, you've got all these arms and legs sort of kicking and pushing the island around. We're then going to get into the Temple of the Spider God. So deep in the jungle lies a crumbling temple, its god's lost memory. Tales are all that remains, whispers of pirates and treasure hunters being devoured or driven away in terror by an eight-legged evil lurking in its shadows. Who doesn't love a good, well, unless you're, full-on arachnophobic, then I think most people like big spider sort of adventures and stuff. We've then got an occult sailing master, so gifted with supernatural senses, the ability to safely navigate through dangerous and uncharted waters. The occult sailing master character class uses arcane symbols to divine the path of adventure and treasure. So that's a new character class that's going to help you sort of navigate across the seas. We then get this really cool character class here. Let's just summarise the fact that you can now take the role of a feral hogman turned pirate in this new class. Who isn't going to want to play a pig hog inspired pirate? And then we've got the Ironclad here. So early in your privacy career, you salvage the armor of a dead conquistador and have developed the skills to modify the suit to your needs. So that's going to be really interesting, how the suit's going to move and evolve. And then we get Ashfall. I think this is my favorite. It's just because I love the ash mechanic in Pirate Borg. So in essence, it's you when you kill undead. It's a drug that can do good and bad things. There's a random table. Players have a huge amount of laughs or death with it if they roll badly. But it is hilarious, by the way. But more importantly, if they don't want to take it themselves, they can sell it because it's a really illegally, by all means, but it's worth a lot of money. So Ashfall, so a meteor has crashed into the jungle and things are getting stranger by the day as its influence gets stronger. So the players are going to have to go there and investigate this. And then we've got the last one that's talked about. So meet Two-Tone Heller, an experienced quartermaster who can flip from jovial leader to harsh disciplinarian at the drop of a chicken's foot. This in-depth NPC is accompanied by tables for problems among the crew and crew punishments. I like the idea of I like the first one. I like the idea of the second one more. And there's more tables and tales are going to be in the zine. So it's available on PDF, standard cover, or stretch cover. Why is a stretch cover? This edition of the zine will be printed with a tone cover and illuminated with a one-of-a-kind ink. Okay, so it's a slightly alternate cover looking at it. And obviously it's going to cost a little bit more because it's going to be sort of a unique cover. We've got some add-ons here. So, well, you can buy another copy of it. You can get the locker with the blank cover. We've got Blood in the Water, which is a pamphlet with sharks in, and it's a severed hand with a gun on the front. We've got Raise the Black, which obviously is to do with the flag, and then Sweet Tusk. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing because of the boar class. Maybe it's to do with boars and pigs. And then we've got some labels and then a map here. So like when we look at the stretch goals, I think it's quite cool now. I've never seen this sort of declared in here, and I like this. So we've got a crew bonus. So as they've gone through a couple of stretch goals, all the writers are getting a pay rise. Fantastic. Go and earn yourself some more money from a great reward from a project that's done well. And then it just lists the crew in here, and so no AI, all that's coming in, and then obviously the fulfillment. Let's just have a look at the price of the reward. So it should be for one copy, it's going to cost you $16, and that will ship to anywhere in the world. If you want just the PDF, it's $6. If you want the hand map, it's $13. I should be saying US dollars then. If you want this Captain's, the real nice cover, it's $99, of which there are 91 left at time of recording. So yeah, that's it. I say that's it. Another knocking it out of the park, looking at it. Pirate Borg stuff. You can't have too much stuff for Pirate Borg because it's an amazing one-shot. It's amazing at conventions and things, but we are now starting to see campaign books, and there's something I've got to review very soon that is coming. I've got interviews lined up for it, a full-on campaign for Pirate Borg just around the corner. It's about a month away before I'll be able to talk about it. So if you've enjoyed this is day 20 of Zine Quest. I've only got a few more days to go. So it was 28 days across Kickstarter. And I know there's only 5 days to the end of the month. So what I'm going to do is sort of pre-record some ones that are going to go through, because a lot of these projects aren't actually ending at the time of Zine Quest. But I will go and I think I've found everything now, but obviously a few are just popping in and out. But as ever, if you've enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, you know what to do. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.